You know, sometimes when I walk through the facility, I say to myself, but for the grace of God go I, because any one of us could face unexpected financial disaster. Mental illness can happen to anyone. Raising children is not easy for anyone. All of us going through life face so many challenges. So when I think about life, it's not exclusive to any group of people. We're all in the same boat. And so I think of JFS as a gentle, safe, wonderful place to go for help. This is truly the community's campus.
This was Louis' vision. It was after a board meeting that he grabbed me and said, let's go into Gwen's office. Gwen Corsetter, our CFO. We walk in the office, he closes the door, and he points out the window, and he's pointing towards the building, and he says, we've got to buy that building. Do it.
Ed, I think, tended to see the opportunity of purchasing the building and eventually creating an integrated campus as a business proposition. I think for Louis, who had spent his life as a Jewish communal professional, he was very much thinking of it in terms of the potential for our clients.
What Ed brought to the table was a background and a career of knowing the law, of knowing finance, negotiation, contract. But he also brought the personal attributes of being just really intense about paying attention to detail.
Things didn't always fall in place the way we had hoped. We had to sometimes pick up the pieces and move forward. But we worked well together. We just are a great team. Louis has the unique ability to capture an issue and explain it in very down-to-earth terms. I remember sitting at many board meetings and hearing him after the debate would go on about some issue, and Louis would say, basically, look, this is what we're talking about, and everybody would shake their head, understanding, and generally what he spoke, people followed.
So there were particular moments at which I think the board and professional leadership really questioned, is this the right project for this time? But during those spaces of doubt, it was really Ed and Louis' persistence and passion and vision that I think ultimately propelled us to the next step.
We understood the goal. Louis had laid that out beautifully and articulately, and we moved forward as a team. It was a perfect relationship. We complemented each other. We worked well with each other. When I would get frustrated, he'd say, Ed, calm down, take it easy, we're gonna get through this.
I used to tease him that I was his muse.
You know, you can't walk through this building without seeing somebody that's being appreciative of what JFS has to offer. And it's only because of this building that JFS can deliver a meaningful product and be more efficient.
I'm a first-generation American who was born in Brooklyn, New York, and my father owned a small neighborhood grocery store. At that time, it was World War II, and there were people who had come over from Europe. You could see that they'd had a hard time and that food was very important to them.
Because of all the needs, hunger is right at the top of the list. And there are many needs people have, but the people who are not getting the food, it just overrides every other type of issue.
When Matt retired, and we're at a point when we formed our family fund, we were thinking about various places that we might donate.
At that time, we decided to support Project Sarah. And while in the process of talking about that, the opportunity arose to be a part of the kitchen. That's how that came about. I think we're very fortunate to be involved with the kitchen because of all the activities and all the services that JFS provides, and there's so many. The kitchen is really the one where you can really see everything in action, all the help and the tzedakah, including that, in action.
it feels great to help people. And I know a lot of people, it's homebound and they need the meals, and a lot of seniors who cannot cook. And to do that, it's make me feel better, and you want to do better.
I think Irina is amazing, and all the other workers and the volunteers. And it's just heartwarming to be there and to see this happening.
It produces over 80,000 meals a year, up over 300 meals a day, and saw the 30 or so volunteers that come and pick up the meals and deliver them to people who can't get out or people who are ill. And what more gratification is there to see these meals stacked up there and people coming, picking them up and delivering them? I mean, that's something that you just can't not feel good about. I believe that people who take action to help other people and to get involved receive back as much as they give.
So we do important work here at Jewish Family Service, serving the community, and volunteers play an incredible role in that. You can see when those groups come in wearing their NCL t-shirts and just being part of a team, it helps them, their leadership qualities, and it's contagious. All the other volunteers that are working side by side kind of look at that and say, wow, I want to get my family involved.
We hear about the way JFS affects the community, and it's so amazing.
When I come to volunteer here, it is a well-oiled machine. Everyone has a job, everyone knows what they're doing, everything is organized before the volunteers get here. It is a really, really well-run organization.
I live a really great life, and I've taken a lot of things for granted. Volunteering has given me a new perspective, and that perspective has made me a better person. When you volunteer and when you come home and when you're like, I volunteered today, I made a difference in someone's life, it hits you in a good way. You just feel good. You're all doing the same thing, and it just makes you feel like part of the family. It just makes you feel like you're doing something bigger than yourself. In a group, it can make the whole world a better place.
We are so thankful for the opportunity to volunteer at Jewish Family Service, and we look forward to many more years to come of volunteering here.
When people think about JFS, they think of it as a place that they can go for quality service, where the people who serve them are caring. The multiplicity of needs can be met here. But to make that happen, we have to, all of us collectively, continue to support JFS.
This is not the end of a journey. It is the beginning. We now move on to ignite the moment, to reach out to everybody here, as well as the community at large, for our continuing needs for assistance and support.